Now, with more on that, let's head over to meteorologist Ashley Namfrio with more on what firefighters are actually up against and why today matters so much to curb these flames.
Yeah, it really does, because we just haven't seen conditions like this in quite some time. As we know, July has been an extremely hot month, but the good news is that today and tomorrow going to offer some relief, especially along the fire lines. Now, temperatures out there today have been running about 20 to 25 degrees cooler than where we were at this time yesterday, especially from Sacramento up towards the north. Even as you get closer to Stockton, Modesto, right now running about 18 to even 19 degrees cooler than this time yesterday. That cooler, moist air helping us out there today by giving us some relief and also helping the firefighters when fighting the park fire. As we take a look at temperatures right now, many of us in the 70s and low 80s. We haven't seen temperatures like this in quite some time, especially when you think about how hot July has been. Right now, we've got an onshore flow that is set up. Those nice, strong Delta breezes that we know and love and appreciate this time of the year. That's really what's offering us that nice relief out there today. As we continue to keep those nice breezes around, it's really offering that relief and also giving us a little bit of a break from a lot of that smoke and haze. Of course, some of us still dealing with that smoke and haze a bit more so, especially as you get north of the park fire. As we take a look at things right now, the worst of the smoke really moving into Haymack counties and into portions of Lassen counties, even as you get closer to Nevada. We'll continue to keep this southwesterly flow going through the rest of tonight and even through much of the day tomorrow, all thanks to our Delta breeze. Now, as we look at the larger picture, satellite and radar showing mostly clear skies. However, we are seeing just a light, thin layer of haze out there tonight. We did even see a few passing clouds early this morning, but closer to the Bay Area, that marine layer has thickened up quite a bit, and that's what's giving us a lot of that moist air and that cool feel today that we just haven't seen in quite some time. As we look at the larger scale, the area of low pressure moving in along the coast this evening, that's what's dragging in that cooler air and even adding more moisture into the air too. Humidity levels have jumped about 10 to 15% to where we were at this time yesterday, so offering us some relief heading into the weekend. Now, there tonight going to be the best evening to hit up the California State Fair, as temperatures are going to stay in the lower 70s over the next couple of hours and then slowly cool down as we get into the overnight hours. We'll drop into the 60s closer to about 9, but overall a much cooler evening out there no matter where you are. Lows out there tonight dropping into the 50s and 60s, so by the time we're waking up to tomorrow, we've got another cool start to the day. So really nice, good evening to open up those windows, benefit from that cool air out there this evening. Heading into tomorrow, temperatures only stay in the upper 80s, lower 90s across the valley floor, and even feeling that relief across portions of the Sierra. Now, take this weekend for what it is, because by the time we get closer to next week, our relief is going to be very short-lived. We'll keep those nice mild temperatures around heading into Tuesday, but by Wednesday, we're warming up again. Just as we begin the new month, heading into August, we're back into the upper 90s and triple digits, so we're not done with this summer-like heat just yet, but this weekend, a much-needed break.
All right, we got to soak up that cool weather before the heat returns. All right, Ashley, thank you.